Minutes and 59 seconds before falling essentially at the buzzer at home against Florida. Let's see what's in store tonight here in the natural state. Georgia,
25%. They are rugged in the paint around the rim.
On cue, R.J. Godfrey, the Clemson transfer.
Yeah, if you can't guard the paint.
The crossover and the floater. Adu left open. In and out, the jam. Thero comes in.
That ball was not off the cylinder. From a good portion of that ball was still above the cylinder.
Thero triple teamed and had it blocked at the last minute by Godfrey. Here comes Blue Kane the other way.
Yeah,
and from this, Gamecocks would challenge the Gators at that point. Bodies tumbling everywhere ahead to Thero, who lays it in. And here comes DJ Wagner. Brazil in the air for a minute, lays it up with a scoop shot.
Position.
Few saves it over to Kane. And the three rolls home.
Well, that's great discipline by Georgia in their transition to.
Hit the hardwood outside, that's a three, and it's short. A few off the mark. Kane, the rebound. He got timer down to 8. Brazil in and out. Wow. The lid remains on from distance.
Arkansas can't get offensive sensitive. The shots aren't falling yet. They've got to continue to try to lock in on this end.
Montgomery, a contested drive. That could be distracting.
That Bobby Portis?
Billy Richmond on the floor. Davis, the pump fake, and the finish.
So I do like that. But
FAU transfer, AAC co-player of the year last year. You see his numbers this season.
18-point guy on a Final Four team.
James, the turnaround with a left-handed finish and the foul.
Man, was that nice by Dylan. You know, he's in the tournament last year and kind of.
Wagner with the path and the finish.
That's probably what he's best at.
And here with this Arkansas roster, that's a three. Silas Dimmer. Saw that graphic pop up. Dogs 3 of 5 from distance. Ellie Davis with 4 points to start. Good cut by Lawrence. He'll whip it outside. Demery again, another triple.
Why not Georgia? They are so disciplined.
Well, they've done that tonight. They just haven't made them. 0 of 8, as we've talked about, from three-point range. There's a good drive and a good finish.
One of those guys is gone, but he was talking about Boogie Flan and DJ Wagner, and that's still the strength of this Arkansas team.
No back on the floor. The early foul is yet to score. One of the top freshmen in America. Jump. The hook shot. Hook. More than what we do. It's unstoppable.
Yeah, the jump hook is there. That's a dude 14 in black. You got to fight him. You got to be physical with him. He's still just a freshman. You got to make it a hard contact. Georgia facilities, camps, different things. Learn to swim, right? Georgia's campus. That what they.
Right. Trailing by 11 with possession. A2 makes
angle.
It 9-point game.
I said it's a bad angle.
67% free throw shooter. And I mean, Jimmy, you look at the time.
You sure are. That's the magic of the league this year.
% free throw shooter. McDonald's All-American. Gets the bounce.
In a lot better shape after taking down a #1 team, but it didn't fall their way, and they come in double drag. And what I mean by that, 2 guys up top setting up.
Junior out of Pittsburgh, leading scorer, rebounder. 57% from the field, missed.
Nellie Davis certainly was one of them. He thought Boogie Flan was a shot maker coming out of high school. He trusted the development of DJ Wagner in the offseason.
2 of 2 for Richmond. And Richmond lost the handle. And they don't do it. An empty possession.
That play sums up Blue Kane, the first guy on the floor, and the recognition to know where another black jersey was.
Spots Lawrence here. 3 ball.
What did I tell you about George in the corner 3? For Cal, talking to him today, will we value the basketball? That hasn't been their problem. Arkansas.
The foul. And that's going to be his second. We'll see the 3
team like he's active. There's a lot of movement about.
The line 71% this season. Number 12 in the ESPN 100 coming into this year. 5-star prospect.
The third Mike White has done, how he's gotten Georgia basketball back. Really good use of the timeout by Mike White. Yeah, they try to get it to Nelly.
There's a 3. Lid comes off. Big Z connects. And a spark for the Hawks. points right before halftime.
Arkansas.
7 points tonight for Adu. Make it 8. Godfrey up and in, and the response.
That is how you.
I mean, to me, it feels like end of the year, those numbers he's produced so far this season. Newell inside, cleans it up, and a chance for 3. Asa Newell now in double day. New York City, it was successful. Out of depth and for the foreseeable future.
Well, he was.
Shot clock at 7. Montgomery no good. Newell cleans it up again.
Yeah, can't.
Nelly Davis, the side of the rim. Brazil. Third triple.
Yes.
Third foul on Newell. And Cal was over there talking with Nelly Davis. Coming, it's going to happen. It's starting to believe.
260. Said in the first half, originally signed with Kentucky, the majority of his.
Wagner gets it back.
Nice.
And the reverse.
He is so good.
From Coleman Coliseum in T-Town at 8:30 Eastern. Presented. Head coach at that point, Sears, the leading scorer in the SEC again. 19 per game. Surreal. Force one up, draws the foul on Thero.
Thero doing all he can as an undersized offender to go straight up.
2 free throws moments ago, under 50% on the
First contact to knock Thero back. It doesn't matter. If you're Arkansas, you're 0-5. You're the first team meeting and looked at me and said, there's no team. Like, had to put a team together in the offseason like he did. And sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. But Arkansas is down to 8 guys and Silas Demery.
Davis flips it to Adu.
Yeah.
Mid-range is there. 2-possession game. For all that has gone wrong tonight.
16% from the three-point line. But they've done a lot of damage from this stripe. Now 18 out of 21 from.
Jimmy the Hawks tonight at the line, 18 of 21.
Yeah.
Teams physically getting after each other. 1 of 2 at the line for Adu.
Gather yourself and explode. He shot it so quickly, didn't get a lot of lift off the ground.
Davis on LeFew. Will somehow get it back. Contested 3. Knox inside and a chance for 3. Grinding away, and Georgia appeared to be running away with it. Not 4 of 5 at the line for the 5-star freshman. Double checking to make sure he gets it off within the 10 seconds.
You get 10 seconds. As a driver, slasher, effort kid. He's a shooter in progress, and he's put Knox in particular getting downhill, and Thero as well.
More emotion. Asa Newell. Patient finish at the rack. Big Z on Surreal. They've gotten away with a travel. Puts it up and in.
That one. That is
for Arkansas to get back in the mix and where it feels like it should be under Coach Cal. Now with a one. Demery with a path and the finish and a chance for 3. Second campaign in Athens after all that was required of him last. They'll pace this Arkansas comeback. 9 of 11 at the stripe.
I mean, they're at 86% from the free throw line. Pass and trust the offense to continue in flow.
R.J. Godfrey, a strong finish. Kentucky signed him, obviously. Started.
Big Z checks in for Arkansas at 7-2. I think Cal's look.
More drama here in Fayetteville. Demery, no. Newell, no. Thero, the rejection.
So much as a jump shooter, but a chance to get it on the move and get downhill.
Big Z, wide open. Newell grabs the rebound. Tied at 63 and a turnover.
What a play.
Demery gave it right to Davis.
Yeah, what
Wagner picked up his dribble and a dangerous pass to Nelly Davis. Outside to Thero. Big jump stop. Big traffic. Arkansas's back in front. Demery has to force one up, gets it to Newell. Fouled inside. Dogs have missed 4 in a row at the line. For the tie. Big time.
Is Wagner going downhill?
There he goes. Wagner off the mark. Thero rejected. And a foul called with 1.8 seconds remaining. Evan this evening. Hawks in front.
I would say that he...
Short on the second. He'll get it back. Lay it in. Arkansas finds a way.
Club got this club to the free throw line, and Adu Thiero just closed it out.